Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Bless Lily here. Welcome to another pick a card reading. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at the mystery messages that the universe has for you at this particular moment. I keep saying this all of the time, that I don't believe in coincidences, and I know a lot of you don't either. So the fact that you're right here, right now, watching this video means that there's an important message within it that you guys need to hear. So without further ado, let's go ahead and find out what it is. Option number 1, you guys get the lapis lazuli crystal over here. Option number 2, Jade wants to work with you today. And option number 3, Aventurine wants to be your crystal. So you guys know the drill. See the crystal that you're mostly drawn to, don't overthink it. If you do need a bit more time, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with mystery messages for option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to the lapis lazuli crystal, get comfy. Let's find out which mystery messages the universe has in store for you. Could be about anything and everything, yeah? So, no expectations. Just being in the flow, allowing the universe to deliver you the messages that you need to hear right now. You guys need to simplify your life, yeah? Too many ideas, too many burdens, too many things to consider, too many factors to take into consideration. It literally feels like your mind has been going crazy lately, yeah? And they're telling me that there's an energy where you guys might have been feeling burnt out, yeah? Like you're thinking about yourself, you're thinking about your family, you're thinking about your career, you're thinking about other people's issues, other people's problems. There's the global problems, and it just gets too much. And they're showing me like you weren't able to recharge fully. There's something that keeps draining you all of the time, and they're saying that you need to get back to basics. You need to simplify your life, make it as simple as possible, because there's so much beauty in simplicity. Sometimes we tend to overthink so many things, and maybe, of course, there are certain things that we for sure need to focus on, but they're saying that sometimes you overthink what to wear, sometimes you overthink how people are going to react to things that you say, or sometimes you overthink about what could go wrong. And they're saying calm your mind as much of it as possible. They're saying you might be really affected by things that like coffee and sugars and additives and all of that crap. And they're saying that if you cut them out, at least for the time being, at least for you to kind of get back to a more stable like a more stable energy, this is going to be really, really good. And they're saying for now, it would really benefit you to wear things that are white. Like free your mind. There's this energy, like wear things that are white. I don't know whoever needs to hear this. And again, I'm not questioning questions. I'm not questioning the information that comes through. If it, resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, then don't. But for a lot of you, you just need to wear white things because it helps you not stress out about something so much. And it takes away you having to decide what to wear, having to decide what goes with what. You see what I'm saying? It's like they're saying you need a restart. A lot of you are coming to terms with things that might have been difficult to come to terms with the energy of embracing. And again, look at this, the white bird over here, the white feather over here. You guys might have been seeing a lot of feathers, right? Lately, lots of white feathers. But they're saying like you need to work on acceptance over here, because there's certain things that you can't change. And I think this is where a lot of your energy went, where you kept trying to influence things that can't be changed. They're saying just stand still for a while, just embrace what's going on and claim back your energy. For you, option number 1, it's incredibly important. I think you're somebody who's a deep thinker. You're somebody who's constantly going deeper and deeper and deeper, and you're analyzing things and over-analyzing things. And here your mystery message is that like sometimes you need to stop. Sometimes you need to stop and just embrace things that are happening. Sometimes keep it simple. Sometimes You know, your shoes and belt don't have to match. Sometimes you can just not give a flying shit, you know, about who's going to think what, about what it is that you're saying, how it is that you're acting, and that is going to make you feel so much freer. It's going to free up a lot of energy. And it's going to make you realize that, you know, some things we can control, sometimes some things we can't control, and both are okay. Yeah, you guys are all about inner peace. Maybe this is what you've been asking the universe a lot about. How do you find peace? How do you find meaning? How do you find where it is that you need to go? And your mystery message over here, sometimes it's okay not to know. Sometimes it's okay not to know. Sometimes it's okay just to float in the wind, like this little feather over here. But to be able to float, you need to be light, to feel light, to be open to like the changes in any direction. And it could quite possibly be, you know, that embracing what is, embracing the current situation. It doesn't mean that you're going to stay in it. It just means that you're accepting the fact that it is what it is. And that will give you the inner peace that you're, okay, I know where I am. I know where my starting point is. And from then on, you're going to be able to figure out a way. And they're telling me, for a lot of you guys, a solution that you're looking for, an answer that you're looking for is much, much simpler. Like you guys, maybe you're somebody who tends to overcomplicate things, yeah? Sometimes it feels like you guys are overreacting to things. Because you're literally like this, when we're burnt out, we overreact to things. Let's see what else. What other infos in your mystery message for you, option number 1. Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Okay guys, meditations using the sound of whales, the sounds of dolphins, spending as much time as possible next to the sea, next to the ocean, or at least take a nice long hot bath where nobody's disturbing you. Yeah, they're saying that like a detox from social media is something that's going to be really good at this particular moment. And don't forget about the power of your voice. Option number 1, there's something about your throat chakra that keeps coming through, where they're saying that you have the ability to influence people through your vocal cords in one way or another. So it's either you have a very nice voice, a very calming voice, yeah. It's either that you can sing really well, or you can be somebody who becomes a motivational speaker, a voiceover artist, a singer, a narrator, yes, maybe an ASMR, you know what I'm saying, artist, yeah. But there's something about your voice that could calm people, but you need to understand that something within your voice could calm you as well. And the frequency of sound, you guys could be somebody who's very receptive to different frequencies of sound, the healing frequencies, yeah, the, I don't know, protective frequencies, which are frequencies that you guys work with. But it also, of course, talks about the tone, the energy. You guys are very receptive. And I think sometimes you forget it. You're somebody who, you listen to not what the person is saying, but how they're saying it. You're somebody who's very good when it comes to reading between the lines. But you, right now, it looks like, you know, there might be some people who are triggering you, who are maybe being overly critical. And they're saying, don't be afraid to use your frequency, to use your voice, to use your vocal cords to stand up to those bullies. Sometimes we need to tell people to fuck off, guys, you know? Sometimes we need to tell people to just go their own way, without explaining anything, without considering anybody's feelings. Sometimes people just push our boundaries to the point where we just tell them to piss off. And I know it goes very, it goes against the love and light philosophy, but some people take advantage of that. Some people take advantage of a lot of people who are kind-natured and, who might be a little bit shy. So they're saying, don't be afraid. Because at the end of the day, you know, you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your boundaries. And when people are coming in and pushing your boundaries, disrespecting what you do, disrespecting you, you know, you have to stand up for yourself. And look at this again, inner child, tenderness, into innocence, and rare gifts. You guys need to embrace, this is what the embracing was all about. Interesting. They're saying that you guys are you're going to realize that you have some sort of talent or gift that you didn't know you had before, or you might have not thought it was a gift or a talent at all. But somebody comes through for you, and they point it out. They literally go like, hey, Holly, or hey, Sal, or hey, Ritika, you know, like, you're very talented at this. And you're like, what? And you're like, yeah, you're very talented, you're very good at this. So for some of you, it's literally singing. For some of you, it's talking. For some of you, it's, I don't know, doing whatever. For some of you, it's painting. For some of you, it's creating flower arrangements. But you guys are very tender right now. Like, there's an energy of being sensitive, being tender, and working with your inner child. They're saying your inner child needs attention right now. And deal with any guilt, guys. And there's this energy of guilt that might be putting you down a lot. And they're saying that you need to deal with guilt, yeah? However it works for you, however you choose to get rid of this energy of guilt, because it's really holding you back now. And they're saying that you need to understand that whatever you feel guilty for, it doesn't look like it was your fault at all. It doesn't look like you could have done anything. So you need to forgive yourself over here. You need to forgive yourself and find that inner peace. Because again, some things we can't change. And this is going to open the door to romance for you. Maybe some of you guys have been regretting some sort of decision that you made that was making you think that you're missing out on something. And they're saying that there's actually romance that's coming through over here for you. Romance, love, appreciation. You're getting to know your body. You're getting to work with a lot of sexual energies coming through. Finding your passion. And look at this reconciliation with somebody. Oh gosh, very interesting. So for some of you guys, there's somebody coming back, or somebody who's going to be making a move towards you. Because look at this, we have the union, we have merging, and we have repair. So for some of you, it's somebody coming back from the past. And if this is not resonating with you and it's making you cringe just thinking about it, this is somebody new, right? Reunion with someone from your past. So it's literally, there are two options over here. It's either somebody coming back from your past who it hasn't worked out with, or somebody coming back from your past in order to introduce you to somebody new in your life. The universe works in mysterious ways. Okay. So isn't it interesting, this thing, how after you simplify your life, how you embrace certain things, you find your inner peace, you tell people to piss off, you embrace a lot of things about you, love makes its way into your heart. And for some of you, this is very interesting. For some of you, this person from the past is coming back so that you can get your closure. Yeah? So that you can repair your understanding of what happened. So it's not always about, you know, your ex is coming back and you're back together. No. Sometimes it's your ex coming back for you to realize that you've made such a right decision, because you're looking at that person and you're like, oh gosh. Oh gosh, I dodged a bullet there, yeah. Okay, one more card for you, option number one. Let's see what's up. Letter. Information, news, disclosure. You may be receiving a message of importance. So it could be for some of you, it could be from the person that we've just been talking about, yeah. For others of you, the mystery message, guys, is that there are going to be quite a few downloads. a few downloads. So of course we're talking about 3D and we're talking about 5D. So in 3D, this talks about actual letters. This talks about actual documents maybe coming through, emails, messages on your phone. And of course, when we're talking about 5D, we're talking about communicating with your higher self, with your spiritual team, and getting a lot of downloads, because this feels like such an ancient sort of letter, you know. And maybe some of you actually use a lot of wax, or you work with wax. Yeah, you could be working with candles, or you could literally be somebody who uses you know, who melts the wax, and you have your own stamp, and you have your like beautiful stationery. Such a beautiful, like, it's very aesthetic. The aesthetics over here are fantastic. All right, lovely. Option number 1, that's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Like, share, subscribe, claim the energy. If you guys are up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. Says the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Make sure to check it out. Alright, my darlings, take care now. Bye. Option number 2, if you guys were drawn to the jade, hi and welcome to your reading. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the mystery messages that the universe has for you. What is it that you're meant to hear right now? What is it that you're meant to know? Option number 2, mystery messages, please. Wow, okay. Lots of phoenixes over here, yeah? Massive transformation. Massive transformations. These colors might be important to you for one reason or another, the blue and the yellow. It could have something to do with the solar plexus chakra and the throat chakra over here, as well as the main energy centers that are going through a particular transformation. Yeah, your self-esteem through speaking your truth over here. They're saying that where you are right now is not the end point. You guys might have been feeling quite uncomfortable, because for a lot of you, there's literally an energy of feeling very uncomfortable, feeling impatient, feeling like, oh, come on, come the hell on, let's get a move on, let's do something. Because a lot of you seem to be disappointed. You're like, what the hell? Like, I was transforming. Was this what I was just transforming into? And they're saying no, the transformation is not over just yet. Literally, of course, our transformation is never really over, but this stage of transformation isn't over just yet. So the fact that you're feeling uncomfortable, the fact that you kind of like loads of things are changing, loads of things you can't control, loads of things that are going on, they're saying just sit with it, okay? Just sit with it for now, because you are still going through that transformation. Not too long left, because they're already showing me you with wings. I'm looking at the picture, like there's some black lines missing over here. So it looks like you just, you're at the end stages of this transformation. You're waiting for like the colors to fill in the blanks, you know, that there's still some things, strengthening your wings, learning how to fly rather than to crawl on the ground, yeah, as you did when you were a caterpillar. Now you're learning to work with new energies, and this is what your mystery message is coming through to say over here, lovely. Option number 2, that you need to start learning to adapt, to work with different energies. Yeah, because before you had to, like caterpillars, they use different, I think they use different muscles, yeah, to crawl on the ground. I don't know so much about caterpillars and butterflies. Maybe it's not the best analogy, but I think you understand what it is that I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, you're all grown, you're all smart people. So you're learning to fly, you're learning to use your wings, you're learning to use different approaches. And for now, it might be a little bit difficult, because like, if all you're doing is crawling for now, still as a caterpillar would, yeah, then the wings, they feel like something heavy. You're like, oh my God, I'm still crawling, but now I got the weight of the wings over here. And your spiritual team is like, all right, chill. You're learning, right? You're just adjusting, you're readjusting to the whole thing, to the new way of life. Soon you will learn how to use the wings, and of course, you know, you can, it will take you much faster. Like, you get to places where you want to be much faster using the wings rather than crawling. And yeah, other things are going to be becoming easier as well. You're going to be able to see things from a different perspective. Yeah, you're going to be able to get to places faster. You're going to be able to achieve different levels of whatever it is that you guys want to achieve. So don't worry about this transformation. Yeah, healing chaos. I see. So not only are you not not able to fly, but there's a tornado that came in. Okay, I see option number 2. I bet you're thinking like, okay, what does the universe have against me? What have I ever done? But again, they're saying that, okay, do you see all the butterflies over here? I hope you can. Hold on. Let me put this picture closer. Okay, so there's this massive tornado that is turning everything into chaos, and there's you, and then there's your friend, and then there's your boyfriend, and then there's your future spouse, and you see what I'm saying? It's like loads and loads of people are going in this transformation at the moment. You might only see yourself. It might feel lonely as hell, yeah, but there are other people that are going through this transformation, who are going through this healing chaos. And this, of course, could be talking about global events that are going on at this particular moment that we can't control. And I know control is a big thing for people with trauma, with trauma. Let's just stop it there. And yeah, they're saying trust the healing chaos over here. Trust where it leads you. For some of you, they're saying you might end up being in a different location. Yeah, a different nation, a different location. For some of you, you are turning into, I don't know, you're finding your true self over here. And it's not it's not an easy path, it's rather a difficult one, but they're saying it's so going to be worth it. Because look at this. This is the outcome. This is the outcome of happiness. The outcome of this transformation that leads you to happiness. Because a lot of you guys have been unhappy for a very long time, and this unhappiness became part of your life, and it has become so much part of your life that you have stopped noticing it. So the universe and your higher self, like, okay, you know what, enough. There's more. There's this energy of happiness, there's this energy of enjoying life, there's this energy of experiencing much more than what you have experienced so far. And this is where you're being led. For a lot of you, it's a different location. For a lot of you, it's finding your soulmate. Yeah. For a lot of you, it's finding what it is that you truly want to do. But before that happens, like, because you guys, you're very strong and you were holding on to a coping mechanism or a relationship or a particular job for dear life. And you're very strong. So in order for you to start moving in the right direction, for you to start believing that there's happiness, that there's another way of life, the universe had to bring in this shitstorm over here. They just had to. And again, they're bringing you this message, and they brought you here. They showed you this reading. It's for you to realize that this is not the end. Where you are right now, it's not an end point. That's why you're still feeling uncomfortable. That's why you still feel like everything is spinning out of control. That you might be separated from the people you love. You might not be able to find the person that you want to be together with just yet. But that's because you are going through a transformation, and they might be going through a transformation. So instead of like, because happiness is only possible with authenticity. Only possible with authenticity. And they're saying it right now, you know, you might not be in that place just yet. You might not be completely yourself just yet, but you're so close. So close. That's such beautiful energies. All right, let's see what else is up for you. Mystery messages from the universe for option number 2. All right, so they're saying they take it easy, yeah? Water your garment. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Okay, so I saw this this banner today, and it said support, don't punish. And I think this is something so important because I've just been talking about it in my private readings and in this general readings, where like this message is so important. Support, don't punish. And it looks like you guys have been maybe trying to subconsciously punish yourself for not getting to where you needed to get. So instead of giving yourself rest, support, kind words, a spa day, a little, I don't know, popsicle, you went like just what it is, what is this, why you like, why can't you do this, or why can't you do that, or like see how they are doing so much better, and so on and so forth. So they're like chill, like 3 times. Support yourself, water your garden, give yourself the nourishment that you need, and it could of course be talking about, you know, literally giving yourself some good food, some good stuff. Yeah, give your body the tender loving care that it deserves. Stop pushing yourself. If you feel like you're about to pass out, stop pushing yourself. Stop denying the energy, like stop disconnecting. Like there's this toxic thing in a lot of spiritual things where like you are not your body. Damn it, you are your body. You're in your body. My gosh, listen to your body. Your body is screaming, I'm tired. I'm fed up of sitting here cross-legged. I can't feel my toes. Do you see what I'm saying? Like find what makes you rest. Find what makes you comfortable. And be tender with yourself. Especially if right now you guys are going through a physical transformation. Or recovering after something. And remember that rest is as much part of the progress as doing something else, yeah? It is essential. It is essential. A bit of preaching here from Blush Lily. Who's Brush Lily? Maybe it's my alter ego. Brush Lily. See, I need some rest as well. Okay, let's see what else is up. Mystery message for you. Remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, guys, so you're literally rewriting your future. Your spiritual team is coming through and saying, well done, because you guys, there was maybe a different plan for you, essentially, but you went like, hell no. And you remembered that you have the power to change your life. You have the power to make choices. You have the power to make decisions, but sometimes it can be difficult, yeah? So they're saying here, you guys, a lot of you could be an oracle or working with oracles or working with, I don't know, they're telling me you'd be happiest next to water. There's something about needing to be next to water. Maybe that's what the colors are also representing, the sea and the sun and the blue sky over here. Yeah, like over here with the dolphins. For some of you, you have this power to put a lot of meaning and energetically charge things like jewelry, things like amulets, things like crystals. You put a lot of intention in it and they work with you. You have like this energy of being able to activate certain things. You guys might be working with sacred geometry over here. Might be doing some miracles for you. Portal. Okay, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild cards. You guys literally just pulled out a joker. There is going to be a portal soon. And they're saying that this is something that's going to be incredibly profound and something that's going to be life-changing for you. So don't be afraid to walk through that portal. They're saying that you will be faced with a decision as to go somewhere or not to go somewhere. They will know. It's different for all of you. They're saying that it's like you will choose, because again, the decision is up to you. But there are going to be rewards. And it's this energy where you're choosing. They're showing me a dessert menu, okay? They're literally showing me a dessert menu. They're like, choose the dessert. A universal menu, if you will. They're like, choose your sweet stuff, choose your good stuff. And you're going to be making a decision. And the main decision is going to be to allow yourself to claim your rewards, to claim the good energies, to take that step towards happiness. And what happiness is to you, it's a different thing for everybody. Yeah, for some of you, look at this: gathering, partnerships, community. A lot of you, again, reconciliation with somebody, reconciliation with your soul family, with your soul tribe, literally meeting up with people, chilling, having a good time, not thinking about anything, not thinking about transformations, not thinking about what's next, just chilling, just being in the moment, just finding your community, finding a place where you belong. Yeah, having a little cup of whatever that is that they're drinking. Yeah, chamomile tea, prosecco, whatever. Whatever your drink of choice is. Yeah, a lot of you guys are working with the solar plexus chakra. A lot of you guys might be very drawn to the citrian lately. Okay, well, this is a heart chakra over here. A little bit lower over here we have the solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra has everything again to do with happiness, and I want to say, guys, that happiness is coming out twice over here for you. So there's an indication where maybe you thought that you weren't going to be happy, or you never will find happiness again, or you will never find something that lights you up. Yeah, you take the idea and you throw it out. Yeah, like a piece of, like that piece of paper. Maybe they're saying that this could be like a little ritual that you do. You take a piece of paper and you write like write something along, like write this limiting belief, write this limiting thought that, I don't know, your life is over, this is all that there is to it, I'm not going to be happy, I'm not going to find somebody. Yeah, you take it, you rip that motherfucker, you rip it. Yeah, rip it apart and get it out of your house. You can burn it, you can just flush it down the toilet. You take that energy away from you. Yeah, rip it. See those limiting beliefs and bye. Because happiness comes through twice over here. Connect with the positive energy of the sun and see abundance radiate in your life. Work with solar plexus chakra, guys. Read up on solar plexus chakra, read up on possible blocks, do some research over here. Yeah, but once you're well and rested, once you are well and rested. All right, lovely. Option number 2. This is where I'm going to end your reading, darlings. Claim the energy on the magic of this reading down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. If you guys are up for a personal read, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. It says the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content to help you rediscover yourselves. So it's worth checking it out. You guys get additional discounts on personal readings and much, much more. But don't just take my word for it. Go and take a look. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. Option number 3. Hi and welcome to your reading, darlings. Get comfy. Let's take a look at the mystery messages that the universe has for you. What is it that you guys need to hear at this particular moment? You're releasing something that's incredibly hard to release. Like right now, it keeps coming back. Every time you think you've cut the cord, it keeps coming back. Every time you think that you have let go of something, it keeps coming back. And they're saying that's okay, because there are loads and loads of leaves on that tree over here, and they're saying like this is what they want you to see right now, that you have loads and loads of leaves, and there's so many aspects, so many different aspects to a particular situation. Sometimes we need to revisit it and take it apart leaf by leaf. And yes, it's a long and tedious process, but this is something that is important for you at this particular moment, you guys. It's almost like they're saying let the leaves fall, let the leaves fall, because you need to understand that even the leaves, being your job, your past relationships, your habits, they're not they're not the tree trunk, okay? You guys are the tree trunk. You stay, you remain, you grow new leaves, yeah, you go through different stages. So they're saying don't be harsh with yourself because there's something that you can't release or somebody that you can't forget. It's okay, it's normal, we're human. It's not like we make a decision like, oh, I'm going to forget, and then it happens. Let's be real here, yeah? We're human beings. But they're saying you're actually doing the release. You've already done a lot of things. You've already achieved a lot of things. So you need to pat yourself on the back. Literally give yourself a couple of, I don't know, chocolate chip cookies, or congratulate yourself. Or do you know what I'm saying? It's like you need to acknowledge how far you've already come. But keep releasing, keep letting go. Because look at this. Look at this. For some of you guys, Utah could be incredibly important. Utah, the Grand Canyon. Double rainbows are incredibly rare. Okay? So one rainbow is cool, but when we have two rainbows, this is incredibly rare, and that talks about miracles coming into your life. And I'm talking about miracles that literally are going to blow you away. So maybe if lately you have become somebody who's cynical and you're like, yeah, whatever, miracles, blah, blah. Well, blah, blah yourself, because miracles are coming in. Yeah? And you can believe in them, you cannot believe in them. It is entirely up to you. But this is what they're saying, because when we release a lot of things, a lot of energy, loads of space is freed up. But what you call it? Cynicism has a very strong and dense energy. It rejects miracles. It acts as a mirror to miracles. It acts as a mirror to... do you see what I'm saying? It's like it makes you unseen. Because if something comes through or a miracle tries to manifest, you immediately, your cynicism, your inner critic might immediately try to like tear these energies apart and be like, no, that's not a miracle, that's a coincidence, oh, it's not what I wanted, and so on and so forth. But the miracles are coming in over here. And the more you release, the more room you're creating for those miracles. And again, double rainbows are so incredibly rare, so I'm not promising like a leprechaun's pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but for sure that there's something going on over there. Let's take a look at what it is. Hard work paying off with the diligence. For some of you, there's going to be an opportunity for you to fly somewhere. They're showing me a very long distance. Very long distance. Being able to fly somewhere, to spread your wings. For some of you, you might be leaving your home. Home or place that felt like home for a very long time. A place you were energetically attached to. Yeah? Because even though they're drawing the analogy of a tree over here, they're also saying that you're not a tree though, are you? Even though the bark remains, the roots remain, you, unlike the tree, you can get up and you can leave and you can plant yourself somewhere else. But hard work is paying off over here. Oh my gosh, you come from option number 2. Transformation. Transformation. With you guys, the transformation over here talks very much about purification. Yeah? A lot of childhood work is coming through. Dealing with childhood trauma, dealing with coping mechanisms that might have something to do with overeating or undereating. I'm not going to go too much into eating disorders and all sorts of things. But they're saying, you know, you're transforming the way that you see your body. You're transforming the way it's purified. Give me a second. They're showing me like something wasn't growing, but then you go to a different place and it starts growing. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a double miracle over here, and they're like, so okay, if you guys are right now, I'm going to be putting it in a slightly maybe simpler terms. more grounded terms over here. If you guys have been in a difficult situation when it comes to relocation, to moving, to finding a place that's a place of power for you on earth, they're saying that your hard work is going to be paying off, and you are transforming during this transitioning period. You are transforming during this transitioning period. And there's a lot of purification that's going on over here. And you're going somewhere where the soil is very fertile, where things are going to grow. For quite a few of you, it could be your own business. For quite a few of you, it could be you finding a person that makes you happy. Yeah? Literally finding a person that makes you happy. Fall into my arms, surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Very interesting. Again, surrender, release, surrender, releasing out of control. They're saying you have a lot of expectations of where you want to go, what your future spouse should look like, what your ideal career is. And they're saying release it. Release the expectations. Because that's when the universe can come through and surprise you. Yeah? That's when the universe comes through and surprises you and tells you, oh, you thought you could only achieve this? Well, here's your double rainbow. Enjoy. Yeah? And you get something even bigger. You get something even more fulfilling than you expected. But again, you know, I know that a lot of us, we are traumatized, and people who are traumatized, there's a big issue with control. Releasing control. And here you're learning how to surrender, and that's part of your transformation. Learning how to surrender, learning how to release control, learning how to stop over-analyzing everything, and to just follow a particular, I think, you know, like this talks very much about diligence when it comes to purifying yourself. Like I said, you know, healing a lot of things. And I want to let you know, guys, that there's somebody who's going to be coming through into your life. If you haven't had a mother figure, this woman, she will be as close as you can get to getting a mother figure. And I mean the one that you would want, the supportive one, the understanding one. This is incredibly important. Like you're getting a missing chunk from like a mother's love that you never got. Either maybe a cold mother or a distant mother that you had to deal with. There's going to show you that there's different energies. Like there's some sort of warmth that you need. And you're learning how to surrender. And that's a big lesson. That's a big lesson, how to surrender. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Mars energy, cutting cords. Cutting those cords, yeah? Anger, conflict, and then you're softening to love. Softening to love. And the great severing. Longing for home. Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting how I was just talking about home, and the Hariath energy comes through to let you know that you guys are homesick. Like this talks about being homesick for the stars, thinking that your home is somewhere on the Orion's belt. But the reality is, in psychology, this is very much about when we don't find a home within ourselves. Yeah? When we don't find complete utter acceptance within ourselves, this is when we're looking for acceptance somewhere outside, for safety somewhere outside, because we don't feel this within ourselves. But it's important to feel both. And your mystery message over here is coming through to let you know that you guys will find both. That you will find home not on, I don't know, Apollo 15 or Apollo whatever. Yeah. You will find a home on Earth. You will find home within your body. You will find home within your mind. Even though right now it might feel like mission impossible. But it is possible. And this is what the miracles are all about. But they're saying it is important for you to believe in them, yeah? Because it's easy to just call a miracle something ordinary. To just downplay it. They're saying for you, allow the miracle to be a miracle. Allow yourself to believe that miracles can happen to you too. Not only to other people. You think you're so special that miracles don't happen to you? Yes, they do. And yes, they will. And they will keep happening. Because you deserve those miracles, yeah? Certain matters in the situation are not being communicated. Let's see what's up. Interesting. Yeah, they're saying you don't know like the whole thing just yet. The universe is about to surprise you. Order, synchronicity, accord, divine timing. And I know a lot of you cringe and you roll your eyes when we talk about divine timing, and I do that too sometimes because we all want to know when. But again, sometimes we don't need the limits. Sometimes we don't need the stress of knowing that I need to heal things by 11th of December 2023. You don't need that, do you? But you are going to be, maybe you have already been seeing a lot of numbers, yeah? 222, 1111. Let's see what else they're showing here. 444, 1616. Yeah, and look at this. We have the shell over here and we have the shell over here. So they're saying with time, you're going to be circling around maybe same situations over and over again, taking a look at them from this different perspective. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Spiritual body, astral travel, remote viewing. So you guys are connected to the stars. Maybe you used to live on Orion's belt. Who knows? But you have a very strong connection to the stars. So let the stars be your guide, yeah? Use astrology. Use astrology to help you navigate. I think for you it could relate. They're saying if you have been using astrology, that's the right path. Astral traveling is also a cool idea, but remember to stay grounded as well, guys, yeah? Don't go too much into this energy of astral traveling, remote viewing, spiritual bodies, and so on and so forth. Stay grounded as well. Because it's, 5D and 10D energies are as important as 3D. So it's important for us to stay grounded so that we can see the miracles that are actually happening with us. All right, option number 3. This is where I'm going to end your reading. Hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of the other upcoming contents. If you guys are up for a personal read on any subject, apart from health readings, don't do those. Send me an email, the email's in the description box below. And if you guys are up for more exclusive content to help you rediscover yourself, check my Patreon page out as well. Alright, darlings, take care now. Bye.